Samina, just the fact that, Nifty took out all key resistances like yesterday, but a bit of a lone ranger. I don't know. No, I was skeptical yesterday, right? And the market has just really zoomed in trade. But sustenance seems difficult because of multiple factors, including the DXY, including the fact that crude prices have hovered higher. 75, right, for NYMEX. It's not chump change. So in some sense, it seems, I don't know how that we continue. I don't know if this yesterday were also some expiry-led moves and all of that also coming into play. But who knows? We take it as it comes. The only thing was that the one heartening performance was autos. And I wonder if maybe the other aspect could be, like you said, that we suffered a lot in December and November. And of course, we had our own reasons to blame. But could some of those reasons turn? Because while staples haven't seen any recovery, and the Goldman Yard yesterday said that staples are not going to come, but auto performance, very good. Look at Avenue Supermarts, V2 Retail, V-Mart, and we'll talk about all of those. Numbers didn't seem bad. So is consumption not as bad as the street was bracing itself for? And is that a relief? Remains to be seen.
But you know what is very surprising, Neeraj, is while I take your point that consumption is seeing a little bit of an uptake, auto sales have improved, what are we attributing this to? And, we usually question bad performance, right? But I think it's also important to question good performance. What I want to understand, is this actually backed by a structural change in the fundamentals, or is it simply a flash in the pan? And hence sustainability gets questioned again.
Difficult to say, right? Sajid Chena was saying that if you look at just the household savings as a percentage of GDP from COVID highs of 3.5% or thereabouts, they've really come off, completely come off. So it's not that there is excess savings out there waiting to be deployed. I wonder if it is a case of the street preparing for the worst and it's not coming out to be as bad. Could that be the case? Remains to be seen.
So you have very limited expectations and then, of course, see some outperformance.
Which is what autos have done,
You weren't expecting very much from them anyway.
Yeah, which is what autos have done. It's not that all companies have come out with blockbuster numbers, but just the street never expected Maruti to do 29%. And that's why 4% one day or 3% one day, 6% the next day. The blowout rally in Maruti after this 30% December numbers.
And I wish I could see this. I'd like to understand whether direct equity portfolios are actually looking good right now, because it's been so volatile. While we track daily moves, the fact remains that if you are an investor, it's a very tough market to navigate, because one, the fact remains that momentum has stopped doing well, which was the biggest theme over the last 3 to 4 years, right? Anything that's got low volatility seems to have become a little bit of a attraction if you're an investor on the street. What you also want to keep in mind is that in a broad-based rally that we've seen so far, everyone has gone and done okay. Going into 2025, it seems like this is going to become a stock pickers market, which also then makes it a very difficult sort of investment game to play. While traders, of course, will do what they do best, make intraday bets, win and lose, both on the long and short side. This is a tough market if you're an investor, to say the least.
Just before we get to stocks, though, one thing is which has not changed from 2024, primary market subscription. Indo-Farm equipment, and what blockbuster subscription numbers there. Overall 230 times, the NI book 504 times, and this 230 is probably second only to that Vibhor steel tubes, if I'm not wrong. So this must be the second best or the second highest subscription in the last 12 months at least, or maybe all-time records. So
comforting, because at least we know there is the liquidity and investors still have the appetite to make money. They may not be making it from the public markets. What they're trying to do is to make it from the IPO market. One way or the other, this probably means more money in the bank, and hence means more cars and autos are being bought in the country. Who's to tell? But let's